Welcome back to the channel. Right now I have in front of my screen a stock called Oil India. The stock really did give zero to negative returns right from this phase of 2010 to 2020, and it did take some time for it to eventually break out, and this chart is not adjusted off dividends. So you have a very clean chart over here. So I think this whole resistance level acted as a very strong resistance for the stock right from 2010, 2014, and again in 2022 as well, this entire range. And then when you got that eventual breakout, you got almost 200 to the highs of 767, 750, so almost 550 points. And then after achieving that feat of 750, 767, the stock is down almost let me give you a very clean answer. The stock was down almost 57%. Now 57% is quite a number, but now the stock looks exceedingly attractive from my perspective, from some of the wave counts that I'm currently looking at in the stock. So a basic wave count would ideally mean that this is the last routing correction that we are seeing. And even here I can label this as a clean ABC wave, and if that is so, then it is in the nature of markets to turn around after completing a three-wave move on the downside and to start its uptrend on the higher side. And I would like to label this as an impulsive move, and this to an impulsive move, meaning that you have two sets of impulsive move and a third set of impulsive move remaining on the upside. So if I were to label it, let me label this in terms of ABCDE. Then I could label this as an A wave, this as a B wave, and this as a C wave, this being D wave, and then you would eventually have that E wave, the last wave on the upside, which would eventually align us with my current market view that we are heading towards 28,000 on the higher side. So I think the chart looks fantastic. If I were to go into trading view and look at some of the retracement levels, then I think we are off 38%. Yes, we did go below 38% retracement. So the very important support level comes around 367. We are slightly above that. We have given a weekly closing 2 points above that, so that's a good thing. And you have all the data points to label this as a D wave. Okay, so this being said, I could also plot a trend line from here and maybe take out some of the previous support levels to see if we are actually aligning with it. So yeah, I think if I want to, I can. And then anticipating this on the higher side, I think we are headed pretty much towards 800-900 zone. At least from a very conservative point of view, I would at least expect Oil India to go above this previous high of 767. And if I were to talk about some of the targets which I am looking at, I would want the stock to at least replicate the same kind of action that it did from 2020 to 2022 and from September 2022 lows till the highs of August 2024. So roughly I'm expecting at least a 24 month move, 18 to 24 month move, meaning you have 1.5 year to 2 years kind of bullish upside momentum pending in Oil India. So let me calculate a very basic target, so that I'm taking the length of the bull trend of the length of wave A and then adding up to the bottoms of wave D. Then I'm coming to an extremely ridiculous target of 1600. But you have an high of 800 and you have an extremely aggressive target of 1600, maybe you would expect a 50% range of that. So so the targets come somewhere between, let's say, 1100 to 1200 range is what I'm expecting in a normal market. And there's an, say 60 to 70% chance that you go towards 767, and then after a point of time it becomes a game of sentiment of how well you can read the markets and how high the stock really wants to go. So 369 is what I'm looking at. I think I have posted a video in which I have bought some of the shares of Oil India, and I think I'll give the link of that video into the description. Do check that out. I think that was it for the video. Thank you.